Welcome back to Kamal Kunj Home Academy Encounter with Chemistry. In this session, we will discuss about balancing of chemical equations. How to balance a given chemical equation. Balancing of chemical equations. From the law of conservation of mass, we know that in a chemical reaction, the mass of the reactants is equal to total mass of the products. By the law of conservation of mass, law of conservation of mass, we know that mass can neither be created, nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Means total number of atoms of the elements before reaction and after reaction must be equal. It is mass of elements before reaction must be equal to mass of all the elements in the products. Or after reaction. Reaction. In other words, total number of atoms, the element before reaction should be equal to total number of atoms after reaction. Now let us consider the chemical equation. Let us consider a chemical equation When zinc reacts with sulfuric acid, it forms zinc sulfate. And hydrogen gas is released. This is the word equation. Using chemical formulae, this implies that zinc plus sulfuric acid 2SO4 to form zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. Now, let us see the number of atoms of each element on both the sides. Let us see the number of atoms. The elements are zinc, hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen. Reactants and products. Means this is before reaction, this is after reaction. Zinc is 1 atoms. Number of atoms. Number of atoms. Number of atoms. Here zinc, reactants 1. The product also 1, then hydrogen 2, here also 2 atoms of hydrogen, sulfur 1 atom in the reactant, also 1 atom in the product, oxygen 4 atoms and also here 4 atoms. And here we see the number of atoms of each element before reaction, that is in the reactants, and after reaction, that is in the products, are equal. So this equation is a balanced equation. Let us take another example. Let us take another example. When iron reacts with a steam, forms iron oxide and hydrogen. Let us take another example. Another example. When iron reacts with a steam, it forms iron oxide plus hydrogen. That is, iron is Fe, it is solid, plus water in a steam form. It forms Fe3O4 plus hydrogen. Now let us see this equation is balanced or not. Here elements are iron, hydrogen and oxygen. Number of atoms in reactants and number of atoms in the products. Here iron is in the reactant 1, in the product it is 3. Hydrogen in the reactant is 2. Here hydrogen is 2. Oxygen 81 and the product is 4. Here you see that the atoms of each element are not same in the reactants and products. Here oxygen is 1 in the reactant, whereas in the product it is 4. And also iron, atoms of iron, element iron is in the reactant 1, whereas here it is 3. Now how to balance this equation? For balancing, we select the compound having maximum number of atoms. So in the maximum number of atoms, compound is Fe3O4. Here select the element having maximum number of atoms. So this is oxygen. So here oxygen is 4. Here it is 1. So we have to make it 4 here. 4 oxygen. Now if we make oxygen 4, then hydrogen becomes 8. Here it is 2. So make it 8. Now here iron, atoms of iron is 1. Here it is 3. So make it here 3. Now we see that iron is here also 3. After balancing it is 3. Here also 3. Hydrogen 8. Here also 8. and oxygen 4. Here also 4. Now since number of atoms of each element before reaction, after reaction are same, therefore no, this is a balanced equation. Now we will stop here and continue further in the next session. Till then, goodbye and thanks for watching.